Right, so let's say you use all three of our templates, the Comfy Room, the Fall Forest, and the Pumpkin Patch for the Build Your Own, and you want to make something else besides that. So you want to make a Build Your Own from the ground up. The first thing you would want to open is Google Slides, and I always just start with a blank presentation. And what I'm going to show you here is not really how to like make your title and your subtitle. You can choose that later, but I just want to show you how to kind of make a base with your photos for the Build Your Own. So we would have a title page here. I also always do the title and body, which is where I would type the directions for the slides. And then the next one that I would choose is this title in 2 columns, which is where you are going to put your first question. And who knows what you're going to do this on. The other thing that you want to have open is the Remove BG app, or not app, but website, and it will pop up as the first thing on your Google search. And it looks like this. And this is going to help us so that we can remove the background of some of our images so that they look good when the students move them to the answer slide. So the Build Your Owns are a really great way to either share your interests with your students or share in your students' interests based on what you choose your theme for the slides. So right now I am super into gardening and working in my backyard. So I want to share that with my students, and I'm going to look up backyard photos, okay? So I just go to Google Images and I search them. So let's say I want to use see, this one's not a good one because it has that like bottom part right there. So you definitely want to be a little picky or choosy on how your photos look. And you'll understand what I mean once you start working on this. So let's say I want this one. See, this one also has a watermark on it. This one looks good. So I am going to hit copy this image. And this is going to be one of my background options for my slides, so I'm not going to use that Remove BG yet. And when you hit paste, it'll say that you need to use Control or Command V for paste, so that's what we have to do, Command V, and it'll paste in there. You'll want to resize your photo so that it fits nicely in the slides here, if it's going to allow me to. And you'll just want to reposition it in your slides here, but you'll get it eventually. And then obviously up here, you'll want to type your answer option. Here, you'll want to type another answer option. And we're going to find a second potential background photo. So we'll just go back in our Google Images here and Shutterstock, why are you doing this to me? This is beautiful. So we're going to copy the image, and then we are going to Command V, paste that in there, and these are going to be our background, okay? So what students will do is on your very last slide where you have the answer slide, if this is our correct answer, students would copy this and they would paste that on this slide and then make this their whole background here as much as we can. So they'd make it really big here and then they'd build onto this. So now we're actually going to just make another slide, and this is going to be question number 2. You'll want to type your own question in there, and we are going to add a flower pot. So then you can pick here whatever flower pot you want to use. So let's say you want to use this one. This is where we're going to use that Remove BG because we don't want this whole white background here. So what we are going to do is we are going to right click on this and we are going to hit Open Image in New Tab. Why we're doing this is because we want to copy this URL at the top, and then we want to go to the Remove BG website, and we are going to paste the URL that we just got, and it's going to take that image maybe it's not. Oh, technology. Maybe we're going to have to figure out a different image. Let's use this one. Again, we're going to open image in new tab. Copy the URL. Hopefully this works this time. Hit this little URL button. Paste it in here. Hopefully it removes the background of this one. There we go. So see, now it's just like a floating flower pot. We're going to copy this from here. And we are going to, sorry, we have to use Command V, paste it into our slides. And as you can see, it doesn't have a background. It's just a nice floating flower pot. Now, the reason why this is good is because if we copy that right there and we insert it onto our background, if we're a student, oh my gosh, I'm never going to get used to the Command V thing. I do not like that. Then it will just be like sitting in our backyard here. So then you'll just want to pick another flower pot option from Google. We're going to X out of this one because we're done with that. And we are going to, there's so many to choose from. This one is adorable. Let's see if this one works. So we're going to open image in new tab. We're going to copy the URL. And then on remove BG, we're going to click here where it says URL. Paste the URL in there, and hopefully it removes the background, and it does. So we're going to copy image, paste it. I do that every time. Paste it into our answer option. So now here you're going to type your answer option for the first question. Going to type another answer option. And basically what I do is just pick whichever flower pot I like best, and that's normally where I put my correct answer above, and the incorrect answer is above the one that I don't like as much. So just to show you one more time, we're going to make a new slide. We're going to do title in 2 columns just because that's easiest. So up here you're going to type your question number 3 we're now on. Here are going to be your answer options for that question. Let's X out of this. Let's say we want a garden bench, because that would be cute. We're going to go to Google Images, pick a cute garden bench, like this one's really cute, okay? We're going to open image in new tab, copy the URL. We're going to click this URL button right here, paste. Hopefully it removes the background for us, and it does. So now we are going to copy this and paste it using Command V in our slides. So then we will X out of this new tab that opened up, X out of this, and we just need to find another garden bench that, you know, we like and want to put on our slides. Obviously I'd pick this yellow one because I love the color yellow. We are going to open that in a new tab, copy the URL, paste the URL into the Remove BG website, and then copy this image, Command V into Google Slides, and then yeah, normally you're gonna have to resize it a little bit. So then you'll choose your answer options here, answer here, and then whichever one is correct, students are going to copy that image, and then they're going to, oh my gosh, Command V into the slide. So then students will have a lot of fun with this because they'll see like, okay, I want my bench to go there, and I'm going to make my flower pot sit next to it, and it just is really cute. So that is how you would make a build your own by yourself. There are so many other things that you can do. For instance, you can change the background of your title slides and your direction slide to make them cute, to change the color, or you can make it an actual image. There's just so many different things you can do. So if you want to work on this and you need some help, let us know and we will help you.